Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Everyday Words Podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Sarah.
Hello, Sarah, and hello to all our listeners. I am ready to work today, but I have a big confession to make.
A confession? What did you do this time, Mark? Did you accidentally call the boss a robot again?
Almost! I realize that when I am at work, I only use about 5 English phrases all day. I say hello, yes, no, thank you, and I don't know. I feel like a broken record, and I definitely do not sound like a confident professional.
That is incredibly common, Mark. The office culture can feel very intimidating, especially when you are translating everything in your head and experiencing that terrible language fatigue we always talk about. But today, we are going to fix that completely. We're going to cover 50 essential business English phrases that will make you sound like a true professional.
50 phrases? Wow, that is a huge list. My brain might get tired.
Don't worry. We are going to break it down step by step using real-life situations. And I have a very special secret trick today. It is a brilliant 2-minute rule that will keep your desk clear and your mind perfectly organized at work. But I will not share this special tip until the very end of our episode, so please stay with us to hear it.
A secret 2-minute rule? I definitely need that trick for my messy desk. I will eagerly wait for the end. So Sarah, where do we start with our 50 phrases?
We start right at 8 a.m. when you walk through the office doors. Our first category is greetings and asking for help. When you see your boss, you don't want to use robotic textbook English. Phrase number 1 is simply asking, how is your day going? And for your coworkers, phrase number 2 is a relaxed, how's it going?
Those are so much better than saying, greetings, my superior. What about when I sit at my desk and I realize I don't know how to do my job?
That brings us to asking for help without sounding weak. If you are new, phrase number 3 is a simple, I'm new here. Can you show me how to use the printer? It is polite and makes people feel good to help you. But if you need help with a complicated project, you can use phrase 4. Could you clarify that for me? Or phrase 5, let me make sure I understand.
Could you clarify that for me? That sounds very smart. It sounds like I am paying close attention, not just confused.
Exactly. You can also use phrase 6. Could you elaborate on that to ask for more details? And when someone does help you, always use phrase 7. I appreciate your help. Or phrase 8. Thank you for your patience. Those phrases build great relationships at work.
Okay, I am writing these down. What happens when I have to go into the big conference room? Meetings are terrifying because everyone speaks so fast.
Meetings are our second category. If you are the person starting the meeting, use phrase 9. Let's get down to business. Or phrase 10. Thank you all for joining today. If you want to sound very energetic, use phrase 11. Let's kick off this meeting.
I like that one. Let's kick off this meeting. It sounds like we were playing a sport. What if I just want to listen and agree with my smart coworkers?
If you want to show agreement, phrase 12 is, I completely agree with you. And phrase 13 is, that's a great point. But sometimes you have to disagree, right? You want to be polite. So phrase 14 is, I see what you mean, but... And then you share your unique idea.
Ah, I see what you mean, but... That is very diplomatic. I'm not calling their idea bad. I am just offering a new one. What if the boss asks for new ideas?
Then you use phrase 15. Let's brainstorm some ideas. And phrase 16. We need to think outside the box. Thinking outside the box just means being creative. And when the meeting is almost over, you can use phrase 17. Does anyone have anything to add? Before using phrase 18, let's wrap this up to finish the meeting.
Let's wrap this up? That is a great everyday phrase. It feels very natural. Speaking of natural, I think it is time for our mid-episode task for our amazing listeners.
It absolutely is. If you are enjoying this conversation and learning how to sound professional today, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Everyday Words podcast.
Yes, please do. It helps us so much to share these lessons with friends all over the world. And if you are still listening right now, we want you to comment the word professional in the comments below.
Just one single word, professional. It shows us you are practicing your English and focusing on our talk today. We absolutely love reading your comments and stories.
We really do. Okay, Sarah, so I can start a meeting and disagree politely. But what about when my boss asks me what I am doing all day? My brain always freezes.
That is our third category, project updates. You don't want to list 20 small things. You want to use the highlight reel trick we talked about before and just give one clear sentence. Phrase 19 is, I am finishing the final numbers for the Friday report. Phrase 20 is, we are on track to meet the target, which means everything is going well.
What if things are not going well? What if I am late because I forgot my coffee?
Then you use phrase 21. We are slightly behind schedule. It sounds much more professional than saying, I am very late. And to show you are a leader, use phrase 22. I will take the lead on this project. Your boss will love that. If the boss asks for details, use phrase 23. Can you give me a status update? Or phrase 24. I'll keep you updated.
I love those. But sometimes a project gets stuck and we need to talk about it later. Perfect timing for phrase 25. Let's circle back to this later. And phrase 26. Let's touch base next week. Touching base just means having a quick conversation to check on the progress. And if the project is very important, use phrase 27. We need to prioritize this task. And phrase 28. Let's align on our goals. Let's touch base next week. That makes me sound like a real manager. But Sarah, what about written English? I spend half my day writing emails, and I always just write, here is the file. It sounds a bit rude.
Emails are our fourth category, and they are so important. To sound professional when sending a file, phrase 29 is, please find attached the document. It is classic and polite.
Please find attached. Yes, I see that one a lot. What if I want to include my coworker Tom in the email so he can see the conversation?
Then you use phrase 30. I'm looping in Tom on this email. It means you are adding him to the group. If someone has not replied to you and you are waiting, use phrase 31. Just following up on my previous email.
Just following up. That is a very polite way to say, please answer me.
Exactly. And to end an email, always use phrase 32. Looking forward to hearing from you. Or phrase 33. Let me know if you need any further information. If you are away from your desk, set your automatic reply to phrase 34. I am out of the office today. And phrase 35. Please reach out if you have questions. And always sign off with phrase 36. Best regards.
Wow, my emails are going to sound like poetry now. Please find attached the document. Best regards, Mark. Beautiful.
You are definitely getting the hang of it, Mark. Now for our final and most important category, time management and saying no. Time management is really just managing ourselves. The workplace always has a strict deadline, which means we have to finish work quickly, but you cannot say yes to everything.
That is the hardest part. I always want to help, so I say yes, and then I have too much work.
When we say yes to everyone else, we are actually saying no to our own time. So phrase 37 is a polite compromise. Like we talked about before, if a friend asks for help, you can say, I can't help on Tuesday, but I can help on Saturday. Or in an office setting, phrase 38 is, I am focusing on the big report right now, but I can start these new papers tomorrow morning.
Yes, I am protecting my work time, but I am still being helpful.
Exactly. You also need to manage your own schedule with phrase 39. Let's schedule a one-on-one to talk privately with your boss. And remember to use phrase 40. Let's schedule some buffer time. Buffer time is that empty 15 minutes between meetings, so you don't get stressed if one meeting runs late.
I love buffer time. It gives me a chance to drink some water. Oh, what if I have to do something I really hate doing, like a terrible phone call?
Then you use phrase 41, eat the frog. It means doing the most difficult or unpleasant task first thing in the morning. If you do it at 8 a.m., the rest of the day feels easy.
Eat the frog. I love telling Tom to eat the frog. Okay, we have some more phrases to reach 50. Let's do a rapid fire round.
Let's do it. Phrase 42, I will get back to you by the end of the day. Phrase 43, let's move forward with this strategy.
Phrase 44? That sounds like a solid plan.
Phrase 45, let's look at the big picture. Phrase 46, could you send me the meeting minutes? The minutes are just the notes from the meeting.
Phrase 47? Thank you for your hard work.
Phrase 48, thank you for your feedback. Phrase 49, we are making great progress. And finally, phrase 50. Great job, everyone. Let's call it a day.
Let's call it a day. That means it is time to go home, right? That is my absolute favorite phrase out of all 50.
I knew you would like that one, Mark. We did it. 50 business English phrases.
We survived. But wait, Sarah, before we call it a day, I haven't forgotten. You promised a secret trick at the beginning of the episode. A 2-minute rule for a messy desk? Oh yes! I almost forgot my special tip. Are you ready for it now? I am very ready. My ears are open and my notebook is ready. What is the secret?
Okay, here it is. It is called the 2-minute rule. It is very simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to do, you must do it immediately. Do not put it on a list and do not think about it. Just do it.
Less than 2 minutes? Like replying to a very short email? Or throwing a paper in the trash?
Yes, or washing a coffee cup. Usually we leave those small things for later, and we say, I'll do that this evening. But then those small things grow. Suddenly you have 10 2-minute tasks, and that feels heavy and stressful.
Oh, I see. But if I just do it now, it's gone. My brain doesn't have to remember it, and my desk stays completely clean.
Exactly. It keeps your environment and your mind completely clear. It is a fantastic habit for the workplace, and it makes you look incredibly organized to your boss.
That is a fantastic tip, Sarah. Simple, fast, and very effective. I am going to start using the 2-minute rule right now. Well, maybe after we finish the episode.
Good job, Mark. Finishing the episode is a longer task, so we must stay focused. Well, time flies when we are having fun, and I think it is time to say goodbye for today.
It really does go fast. Thank you everyone for listening and practicing your professional English with us today.
Before you go, we want to hear from you. Please leave a comment for us and tell us which of these 50 business phrases is your absolute favorite. And if you have a messy desk, are you going to try the 2-minute rule?
Oh, I want to read all of those answers. Let's practice being confident professionals together in the comments. And remember to give this video a big like and subscribe to the Everyday Words podcast so you don't miss our next chat.
Share this episode with your family and friends who are learning English too. Let's keep growing our English learning family together.
Thank you all so much. We will see you in the next episode.
Until next time, keep practicing and stay brave. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.